Hello, good evening, everyone. We're starting just a little bit early. There is no drink tonight. We just got off of our flight from the Bahamas. We are back. I'm so excited that we got home just in time to watch Vanderpump Rules. So we have a lot to talk about. And wait, what?
No, I'm just laughing.
Okay, give us 30 seconds. All right, guys, welcome back to the after party. Val, I'm so sorry. Let me bring up these comments. Adam is here. We are like, what are we? Like tired as hell, right?
Exhausted.
We just got back from vacation. We had the best time in the Bahamas. The Bahamian people are amazing. We had a great time. Debbie, thank you so much for the super chat. We are starting a bit early tonight, guys. Okay, I ordered my brother a pump shirt and an Anchor Watch shirt. He's also a big fan. Thank you so much for the support, Debbie. We appreciate it. And guys, welcome in. Mary, this is not showing off the tan that I actually have. I don't know if it's the lights or what, but yeah. Oh my God, what a freaking episode. Okay, right now, Jenna says she's still watching Watch What Happens Live. Yes.
What's the big announcement?
We don't know. There's supposed to be some kind of big announcement happening on Watch What Happens Live. So when that does happen, let us put it in the live chat. Yes, thank you. Boom, boom, shaka boom. Guys, everyone keeps saying this is so played out and fake, and I totally understand. But here's something you and I were talking about, right? So like every season of something, like whether it's Beverly Hills or Vanderpump Rules or Jersey, sometimes like production will reach out and they're like, hey, we'd like to run one of your clips from your show about you talking about such and such. So this season on Vanderpump Rules, Adam was asked to have a clip played on Vanderpump Rules concerning the Randall and Lala situation, right? So the whole season was really supposed to kind of spin around the whole Lala Randall situation. Like this wasn't even supposed to happen. So we signed off on everything. We knew the date that this was going to air. We knew all of this. None of that happened. So we know, or I think that this is not fake. But if you guys have watched that Kardashian thing on E, what was that? The Kardashians, like
the
billionaire, how they got to be a billionaire and how like things were planned, like the flower bombing of Kim and like this and that and you know all that shit. You would think like, yeah. But what they're good at is picking up when shit goes awry, like right now.
Yeah.
Right now. Editing is picking up. Now everyone's acting. Now everyone's coming in for their, 15 minutes of whatever. So I don't know. We got to jump into this. Cue Kristen Doty. Guys, if you hear a big announcement on Watch What Happens Live and you are still watching that, let us know in the live chat.
All right.
Okay.
So everyone shows up to go glamping for Raquel's birthday. Is glamping for a birthday something that you're into or no?
I'm not a glamping person. I'm like Elisa and Sheena. I'm not a glamping. We've gone what's called glamping with your family, right?
Yeah, I hate glamping.
And he hates glamping, and I know. No. Would you guys want to do that? But in the whole time they were at the glamping, it was so weird, guys, to see Tom, like to see him just like defend Raquel, get excited for Raquel. Man, he was like, yeah, like Raquel, man, you did that. You showed up at Lala's thing and you did it. And like, and I'm like, what are you doing? It looks so weird. And at this point, I'm guessing, am I right that they were already sleeping together?
Yeah, they were already sleeping together.
Gross. Really quick. Hi, Judy from Orlando. Val, I'm so sorry I'm missing the drinky tonight. We like landed right before Vanderpump started. I do have a glass of Prosecco. If you guys are drinking anything, let me know. Welcome home. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Okay, we're going to get into this a little more. A little more.
So James,
I just want to know what everyone's thoughts are. Sorry. Well, Adam's like, let's get this over and go to bed.
That's not what
I'm just kidding.
James shows up to Lala's new office, and you said that's on Melrose?
Yeah, so her new office, from what editing shows, it's right there on Melrose across from Catch, is what it looks like.
I don't think so.
Really? Well, that's the building they showed.
How is she going to afford that?
I don't know. Listen, give them Lala Beauty. People like give them Lala Beauty. Every one of our friends who has it, we have subscribers. We know people who don't even know who Lala is, who have give them Lala Beauty, and they all love it. She's doing something right.
Did you notice that in the editing when Lala explains how Ken told Katie about Raquel sleeping over at Tom's, how she narrated it, kind of like how they had Stassi doing on season 8?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So you're saying they had Lala narrate this whole thing?
Yeah.
Like Stassi did. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, she was like the main narrator. Kind of like in The Hills when you had Lauren.
I mean, like, listen, people have their opinions on Lala, and sometimes maybe her hypocrisy in certain situations, especially the situation we're dealing with. But at the same time, Lala's like, she's very honest. She's very honest. Like, even when she was talking earlier with Ariana, she's like, I mean, I sat in the back of the car, like she admitted to these things. Or not with Ariana, with Christina and Katie at the photo shoot.
Right.
She'll admit to the shit she's done. That makes her very different than Raquel, in my opinion. My opinion. Even Mary said she loved Lala tonight. I love Lala, and like I've been saying, I really, really have been appreciating Katie more and more, and James.
I love that Lisa also too just calls Tom Sandoval, and she's like, "I'm gonna get down to the bottom of this." But it seems like even Lisa knows that there's something not right.
I think it's gotten back to Lisa, and whatever happens within this group while they're filming, she hears all about, right? She is like the main producer of the show. She needs to make sure the show is thriving, which it is. It is thriving. So she has to know. However, the whole Ken thing, just because I worked for Ken and Lisa for a long time, when Ken walks in and just like drops the bomb, Ken is a great businessman. He is not an actor. That shit was very staged.
Yeah.
That was very, very staged. I was like, and did you guys know that Penny, who's helping with Ariana and Katie's sandwich shop, Penny did, she did the menu for Pump. She did the menu for Tom Tom. Like, she creates the menus and gets them off the ground, and then other people run it, of course. But Penny, fun fact, was approached to do the original season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
It's also interesting too that now everybody is kind of convinced, even Lala, James, Katie, everybody's convinced that Tom and Raquel are hooking up, and Ariana still doesn't see this.
It's weird to me in this group of people that when it's obviously obvious. What did I just say? It's very obviously obvious that something is going on. And you have like one person, two people, three people calling this shit out. And the thing is, as Ariana is really genuinely, you can see within her confessionals, you see just who she is as a person. Even when she was talking with Lala, she's like, I have Tom's back. He's my ride or die. He's my best friend. She is that person. So she's not even turning on that sense of like, could this be happening? Why is this happening?
Does she trust him?
She trusts him.
Yeah.
She trusts him. She lets him get away with everything. It's crazy. It's so crazy to me.
Also, though, what was crazy to me is she should have a little bit more of a radar, though, because Tom and Raquel originally lied to Ariana about staying the night, having her stay the night.
Did the lies?
Then they lied about the party.
Dude,
in Newport.
The lies they're piling, right?
Well, and so, she keeps catching him.
But then she keeps standing by him, right? So maybe she's going home and like closing the door, and she's like, "You need to tell me the fucking truth right now." But yeah. I doubt she's doing that. Maybe she is doing that. I don't know, or has done that. But like, they're piling up. Tom changes his story about the party. Tom changes his story about what happened when Raquel came home and like got in the jacuzzi with the other Tom. This is all fucking weird. It's like, it's weird. And then to listen to the hypocrisy of Raquel saying, I wanted to be everything. Every word is a question, by the way, and that really drives me fucking nuts. I don't know if that works for anyone else, but like when she's talking about the pageants, it's always a question. She's like, when I was a pageant girl.
Okay.
And I'm like 1.5. like I talked about last time, like put it on 1.5, like on WhatsApp when someone leaves you a voice memo and you can fast forward 1.5 and still get everything they're saying. Like I need her to step it up. All right, guys. I know you guys are still watching Watch What Happens Live, or that's about to end. Did Kristen Doty announce anything? She was supposed to have a big announcement tonight, and that's not the freebie show, which is like kind of like a lifeboat for Jill Zarin and Kristen Doty at this point. But Freebie's done some really good shows, so I'm not judging that yet.
It's May. Kristen said that she would come on in May.
Oh, it is May. And Kristen did say that she would come on the show. So maybe we'll see her on Up and Adam. You never know.
What does the bottom part say? Let's see.
Let's see. Is anyone saying anything about anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
All
right, guys.
So
all right, let's move on. Let's move on and talk about this.
Now, women supporting women. Lala has a photo shoot with Katie and Christina Kelly to promote her new Give Them Lala robe.
Give them Lala. Give them Lala robe. Give them Lala beauty. Give them Lala. She's giving us so much Lala this season. It's actually fun to watch.
What do you think she actually makes on Give Them Lala?
I think she's making $1. What do you guys think, actually?
I would guess about 200 a year.
Wait, what?
200,000.
Oh, 200,000 a year?
Yeah. I don't think it
from the beauty products?
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't have a Kris Jenner behind her, so she's not going to be a fake billionaire anytime soon. But I honestly, I have to say, genuinely, a lot of people love her products. So who knows? After this season, maybe that shit's about to bump up. You know, who knows?
That's true.
Who knows? And I didn't know Christina had a skincare line. Like, I feel like this is just, you know, if you do not have a brand and you are a reality star on one of these shows, get a brand immediately and make it good, because you will make money. You will make money.
Someone said 400,000.
400,000 after this season.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the baby line.
And the baby line. What the hell? All right. So she has her shit going on for sure.
Okay. Well, on top of that, how did you feel about the cringy speech that Raquel gave, the birthday speech? Now you guys are all my friends.
Well,
forever
again,
friends.
I needed the 1.5, right? Like, you guys are all my friends. Like, when it's so weird, because at that time she's already been inserted by Tom, right? So like, you're thinking, what the hell are you talking about? And this just makes it more cringe, and it makes it more like, okay, I'm done with pageants. I'm done with that life. I'm sick of apologizing. Now I'm going to go out and be me and no apologies, you know? I don't know. It's weird. It's really, really cringy if that's already happening, which it was. And she's sitting there saying that. You are a pathological liar, because you're believing what you're saying. And when you believe what you say and you keep saying it to make other people believe it, but you're doing the complete opposite, it makes you fucking crazy. By the way, guys, the real recap for Vanderpump Rules on Up and Adam is tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Up and Adam with Watch What Crappens. Amazing, amazing podcast. I think they're like top 5 every week. So they're amazing. So they will be on tomorrow.
All right. I do like seeing Katie and Lala's moms in town too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Allie calls out James for fighting with Shorts and everybody else at the beach day. She's really kind of calling everyone out. I mean, at least she doesn't back down from James.
No.
Like, I think that she handles him way better than Raquel did.
Yeah, 100%. At least, like, if you want to act crazy, if you want to fight with this person, that other person, I'm going to let you. Why does she need to get involved?
Yeah.
No, I think Allie might be actually a good person for James, because she's going to let him figure it out. She's not going to tell him, like, yeah. Okay, Miranda says no announcement. Someone said, did I miss the big announcement? Was the big announcement that Andy Cohen has to stop having talent, like real talent, like Anna Lee Ashford, who I did my first commercial audition with, like way back in the day. And it was Rob Lowe's son, John.
Yeah.
You need to stop having like real talent on a night where we're only going to talk about Vanderpump Rules, because I would love to hear Anna Lee Ashford. I would have loved to hear John. I would love to hear them, but we don't. You know, it's so we only want to pay attention to Kristen, who, by the way, looks amazing.
Yeah.
So no one heard an announcement. Thank you guys for sharing, because I was like really curious and like, what the hell was going to happen? Where did we leave off here at this episode?
We're just now getting to the Heartspring event.
The Heartspring event at Tom Tom.
Yeah, I'm surprised that, like, for her, like, I remember when she started that, and it was just the chopsticks, but I didn't think it was an actual business. Like, she was making any money off of it, so that's awesome.
I didn't either, but you know what? No time like the present to launch a business while you're on the show. I think, guys, I want to ask the live chat while we have people in the room.
Gets a check from that, right?
I don't know, because it was started before, and I don't know if they had that in the contracts back then, right? If she's had Heartspring when she was on the show back in what, season 2?
Yeah, season 1.
Season 1. If she had that brand already running, Bravo's not catching a check from that.
Where's the sound?
Oh, guys, there's 600 in the room. Hit the like button, and you can't. This is blinking like all kinds of colors. I love this thing. It's like $1 or something, but it's amazing. It makes my life. It just makes me happy.
What did you think when Ariana at the Heartspring event pulled Katie aside to address the Ali conversation? She handled that like an adult.
Ariana handled everything like an adult, but so did Katie. She's like, that's not what I said, but I could see how Ali might think that after seeing what she saw, right?
Right.
So give Ali a little break here. Ali saw something that was like, it's not what, it's how, right? So it's not the fact that they're out dancing together alone, it's how they were dancing, maybe, right? So her perception, her impression of what she saw was that. And then when Katie says, well, like, they don't put each other on a leash or blah blah blah, you're like, oh, so you're assuming that means they might have an open relationship. You're assuming, you know what I mean?
We know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
Wait,
you
know what was staged?
Classy conversations with Rhonda. Hi, said Andy did say she's coming back to the show. Well, she is for an episode.
Yeah, I mean that was just in the trailer.
Can we talk about really quickly that leak? The leak of the finale. So next week we'll get another episode.
I don't think it was leaked.
It wasn't leaked.
Yeah.
Again, go watch.
Yeah.
Go watch the Kardashian documentary on E that just released this weekend?
Yeah.
Or something.
Time.
It's convenient timing. Like, there are people who sit in offices who decide when things happen, how they should happen, what they should look like, if it's a scandal. Scandal itself is not, but how they're going to play off of it absolutely is.
So who would have been able to leak it if it would have been somebody inside, and they also wouldn't risk their job over it. So nobody.
A lot of people who are, like bloggers or very close with NBC, who have good rapport with them, get screenings. Sometimes we don't get screenings. Sometimes we'll get a screening or whatever, like a few days before it airs, and you see it. But this, I think they're just right now, you can feel on social media.
But it's also usually a shitty like version of it. It's
right.
More pixelated. It wasn't so clear.
It wasn't, yeah. But it's like you're trying to keep the conversation going at this point, right? So someone at the big exec at Bravo is like, let's release this as a leak. We're gonna do an investigation. We'll investigate ourselves, find that there's nothing. You'll never hear about it ever again because the finale would have already aired. So who the hell cares? Right? So they leaked it. It's a leak. Oh my God, we're talking about it. Did you see the leak? Did you see it? That's the preview for the last finale. Oh my God. Now here we are, all are like, falling into like their trap, which we love too, right? Because we want to see it now and not later. Crazy.
The sweatshirt.
Crazy.
Good on you. Okay, so
thank you.
What did you? No, I was gonna tell you what else seemed staged was the James sitting down talking to Raquel.
That was weird. When James was at the Heartspring,
yeah,
when he was at the Heartspring event at Tom Tom and he walked up to Raquel, I could almost envision producers going like, go have a conversation of Raquel or with Raquel. Go have a conversation with Raquel. And it's like, why? And James even felt like, why? He's like, did I get you that purse? Like, I don't remember. Like, he didn't know.
No, he didn't.
He didn't care. So it was just a very staged thing. It's like maybe Raquel needed a little more screen time or something. I don't know.
But Ali was also at that event. So how awkward for her. She just
awkward that Ali has to deal with all this shit. The fact that James runs around from person to person to fight. Because when James drinks, unfortunately, he becomes this person who likes to fight with people. So he goes from here to Tom Schwartz, he goes to Tom. Did he fight with other Tom? No, but he fights with people. He loves to fight with people, and she just wants to stay out of it, and it's just awkward. I don't know how comfortable I would be if I was in Allie's situation. If my new person that I'm like they have an amazing connection, I mean, you even said that when you saw them in person at the premiere. Yeah. They have an amazing connection. She has an amazing energy. It's weird. But in this moment, when he's talking to her, obviously that was a nudge from the producer. Go talk to her. Go talk to her. Just like, it's like the producers like wheeled Ken in and they're like, sit up, walk in, and say something about this. And he was like, it's so funny because he like took his stance, right? He hit his mark on the stage, right? He's like, oh, here's my mark. Did you hear that Tom had Raquel over the jacuzzi? Come here, Marky or whatever. And then they left. I was like, what the hell is happening? And then Katie's like, what did you say? And I was like, okay, when was this film? Was this film later? This is some weird shit.
The only one who didn't have who was looking like, what the fuck is going on is the chef.
Oh, Penny?
Yeah.
Oh, Penny knows what's going on. Yeah. So Penny, who was there, like I said earlier, if you guys are just joining in, 800 in the room, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. It helps us out so much, guys. Penny, who is helping kind of create thank you. You just can't see the lights. It's changing colors right now. This is like it's prolific. Yeah. That didn't even work. Here, turn that back on.
There you go.
Okay. So did those get brighter? Anyway, yes. Penny, who you guys earlier I said, I need to stop drinking for a second tonight. I need to go to bed. We just got back from the Bahamas. She designed the menu for Pump and for Tom Tom. And then also the first season of Beverly Hills, she was asked to be on the show. I said this a little earlier, but yeah, that's crazy. Guys, you have to let us know what you're thinking right now. I'm reading some comments in the live chat. And if you guys are watching this on the replay, A, I apologize. B, leave us your thoughts in the description below.
So that sucks though. No freaking announcement.
No announcement from Kristen Doty, but like, are we sad? like what else is she gonna announce? She's been there, done that. Like, we're good. You're on Freebie. You and Jill Zarin are on that last leg of reality like stardom, right? I mean, that whole Freebie show, the thing is Freebie has done some really good production lately, like some good production value shows, like the Jeff Lewis show, the Hollywood Makeover, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? A house lift?
Hollywood house lift?
House lift, yeah, whatever. That is really good. I think they're going to do a really good job at that. But then where are Jill Zarin and Kristen Doty going to go? Unless Kristen fits into next season at some point with Jax and Brittany if they come back, which everyone's loving their Peacock show.
Really?
Jax and Brittany. Everybody. Am I wrong?
Wait, I wanted to see, because the way that we leave off this episode, Lala ends up calling out Tom Sandoval in front of Ariana about why he didn't leave the barbecue in Newport when he found out that her grandmother passed away. But Lala sits there, like, she's already, if you think about it, she's already talking to James saying, I feel like something weird is going on. So she's calling shit out.
If anyone would know, and Lala will probably admit this, if anyone has an intuition of what's going on, it's going to be Lala. She's been there. She's done that. All right. So she has that like kind of sixth sense, if you say, right? Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy? Crazy?
I feel like I look crazy.
Oh, you do look crazy. That's why you're not on the camera. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah, people love the Jackson Brittany show on Peacock. I have actually not seen it yet. I just keep reading really, really good things about it and how honest he is and how he talks about some of the things that Bravo does, which is very interesting, that they're kind of like letting loose a little bit. They're kind of like letting you behind the vault. So yeah, very interesting. Yeah, PJ says she was playing detective tonight, watching Tom squirm when he like says something. It's these people. These are like, everyone talks about how Tom is a narcissist, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, it's so funny on vacation. Why am I thinking about Tom Sandoval on vacation? But I'm thinking that, and I'm like, is there any hope for Tom? Like, is there, you look at him and you're like, you're not all that bad, are you? And then he's like, let me show you. He does. And you want to like find a reason. Like now
It's
that
like
this is
when-
kind of
it's
wrapping
like when
up.
Raquel was saying too, though, she's like, now I feel like I'm making up for many years not being in pageants anymore. I don't have to like uphold this image.
Just because you're not in pageants anymore doesn't mean you just drop your pants everywhere you go. Like that doesn't mean like it's, you know, it's like swimwear night, no, or whatever the hell when they walk in the gowns. Like this is when I get to go play night. I don't know.
Okay.
She needs to not answer any questions on any pageant stage after this. That's for sure. All right, guys. So we're going to leave it here. Thank you guys. You guys are always awesome. And we didn't know if our flight would get in time to watch Vanderpump Rules and to be here tonight. So we put this up just in hopes that we would be here. We appreciate you being here. The real recap where you break things. This is just me being dumb with Adam. Adam asked me some like fire round questions. I give you my opinion. This is the after party. We're just having a good time. But you know what the real recap is? Tomorrow, 1 p.m. on Up and Adam with Watch What Crappens, right?
Yes.
Oh God, why can't I say that? Watch What Crappens. They're amazing. They're fun. If you haven't heard their podcast, check it out. They're always at like the top of the charts. They're amazing. And they're going to come break this down with Adam tomorrow at 1 p.m. ET, 10 a.m. Pacific. What else do we say?
Sayonara, sucker.
No one says that.
Oh.
All right, guys, have a great night. We will see you all very soon. Be sure to leave your thoughts below and hit that like button. That's Adam.